You are watching Liberty Online TV.
I deserve the best. Leave that X to the next. Hi guys, it's Boy here, aka Miss Kelly Talat. And Falona, all know say you suppose you need for check out Liberty TV Online on every platform if you want to get the best form of entertainment in your life. So make sure you check them out.
What's good, guys? I'm Peter, AA Komba. Watch, make we left for the greedy, and let we left for the greedy because our we're going to check out Liberty Online TV now all social media platform, and if you want to forget the best entertainment, watch out for them and always check them out.
Hey guys, this now you got Aminish. I dey follow Liberty Online TV, and I want you to follow Liberty Online TV. Now Facebook, now YouTube, and all other social media platforms.
My name is Leader Howard Tombo, Team Pikenda Mama, and the winner of House of Star reality TV show season 1. I am right at Liberty TV, and I'm encouraging every Sierra Leoneans and every other nationality to always watch the Liberty TV. It's an online TV, and encouraging you also go and follow their page on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and then you can get the best out of Liberty TV.
Hey guys, what's up? This is incredible JJ, Mr. Hodos J. Shout out to Liberty Online TV. Follow them on all social media platforms. Hodos J.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
Deserve the best. Leave that X to the next. Hi guys, it's Boy here, aka Miss Kelly Talat. And Falona, all know say you suppose you need for check out Liberty TV Online on every platform if you want to get the best form of entertainment in your life. So make sure you check them out.
What's good, guys? I'm Peter, AA Komba. Watch, make we left for the greedy, and let we left for the greedy because our we're going to check out Liberty Online TV now all social media platform, and if you want to forget the best entertainment, watch out for them and always check them out.
Hey guys, this now you got Aminish. I dey follow Liberty Online TV, and I want you to follow Liberty Online TV. Now Facebook, now YouTube, and all other social media platforms.
My name is Leader Howard Tombo, Team Pikenda Mama, and the winner of House of Star reality TV show season 1. I am right at Liberty TV. And I'm encouraging every Sierra Leoneans and every other nationality to always watch the Liberty TV. It's an online TV, and I'm encouraging you also go and follow their page on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and then you can get the best out of Liberty TV.
Hey guys, what's up? This is incredible JJ, Mr. Who Does It J. Shout out to Liberty Online TV. Follow them on all social media platforms. Who Does It J.
I deserve the best. Leave that X to the next. Hi guys, it's Boy here, aka Miss Kelly Talat. And follow now all know say you suppose you need for check out Liberty TV online on every platform if you want to forget the best form of entertainment in your life. So make sure you check them out.
What's good, guys? I'm Peter, AA Comba. Watch, make we left for the greedy, and let we left for the greedy because our when I'm going to check out Liberty Online TV now all social media platform, and if you want to forget the best entertainment, watch out for them and always check them out.
Hey guys, this night you got Aminish. I dey follow Liberty Online TV, and I want you to follow Liberty Online TV. Now Facebook, now YouTube, and all other social media platforms.
My name is Leader Howard Tombo, Team Pikenda Mama, and the winner of House of Star reality TV show season 1. I am right at Liberty TV, and I'm encouraging every Sierra Leoneans and every other nationality to always watch the Liberty TV. It's an online TV, and I'm encouraging you also go and follow their page on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and then you can get the best out of Liberty TV.
Hey guys, what's up? This is incredible JJ, Mr. Who Does It J. Shout out to Liberty Online TV. Follow them on all social media platforms. Who Does It J.
I deserve the best. Leave that X to the next. Hi guys, it's Boy here, aka Miss Kelly Talat. And follow now all know say you suppose you need for check out Liberty TV online on every platform if you want to forget the best form of entertainment in your life. So make sure you check them out.
What's good, guys? I'm Peter, AA Comba. Watch, make we left for the greedy, and let we left for the greedy because our when I'm going to check out Liberty Online TV now all social media platform, and if you want to forget the best entertainment, watch out for them and always check them out.
Hey guys.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone.
Orange.
Good morning and welcome to another edition of the Breakfast Show, where they come to you live from Liberty Online Television, within our Facebook, YouTube, and also on our website, where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. We where they bring the program come to you this morning. My name is Khadija Bangora.
And me Mabel Kaba. Good morning. Today is Tuesday, the 26th day of March 2024. And inside this edition of the Breakfast Show, we will continue to talk about Kush. Also, you can know this morning what the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency they do for tap Kush, and also how they help for rehabilitate the one them we already done it take Kush. Also, you are really concerned with the National Grand Coalition NGC party gets but the Kush in business where we see past young people and now they take this Kush and plenty and them don't lost their life, and plenty number they again we see right now because of Kush.
Well, for can we talk about this particular topic now the studio this morning, I want to welcome Ibrahim Samuel Duba, where now the acting director of drug prevention, education and training they come out the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. Good morning and welcome to the Breakfast Show.
Yeah, fine with them. Good morning.
Alright, if you don't follow Liberty Online TV, we don't cover this particular topic extensively, and we don't make effort for get somebody from the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency when they get the mandate for ensure say they tap drugs and prevent people not for the ticker in the country. Well, for the first day this morning, we don't get somebody from the NDLA. They can give their position. What did they do now for ensure say the pasmak drugs, especially the Kush, where people only see video that they go viral of young people then where they die in a state, some they sick and some they in a rehabilitation center then waiting they do for tap the supply chain and all that in them. All of that Ibrahim go talk na the program this morning. And also yesterday we see also the National Grand Coalition they issue out a press release so they put 5 action points them. They make suggestion to government say now some of the action points then they would for take if they know say they want to fight this Kush epidemic and save other things them where they happen around the fight. Well, for can't talk more about waiting at a position as a National Grand Coalition party. Now the studio this morning will get the public relations officer when I Wilfred Almame Wise. Good morning, Wilfred, and welcome to the Breakfast Show.
Thank you for having me.
Alright, so now continue for the with the program this morning. You say for the watch free. If you want to add a voice to the program, just send you comment, concern at the comment section. We go read them later on inside the program. And don't forget to say for share the program so that more people go be part of the very educative conversation they can get about the Kush epidemic in the country this morning. If you're not joined the YouTube family yet, go down to YouTube, search for Liberty TV Online. You will see where they subscribe and put the post notification bell on so that anytime we drop content on the YouTube page, you will be the first person for watching. We get different content there we upload on our YouTube page and so different one on the Facebook page.
Alright, so we continue with the Breakfast Show, but we go first na court before we can talk to the studio guest. We're going to court beside the president for the court-martial trial, Colonel Lawrence J. Jabati, before the judge advocate Magibana High Court number 2, don't sentence the number 1 accused inside this case when a Staff Sergeant Alhaji Kurma for 30-year imprisonment for where defendant guilty of mutiny, conspiracy and other counts charged them we get for do with the November 26 attempted coup attack. For we know more about this particular court-martial and waiting at the latest updates, we go join with court reporter Ramatu Kamara.
Wednesday, January 10 this year, 27 soldier man then be appear before the judge advocate Magegba na High Court number 1. Inside the number 1 accused inside the court-martial trial, Alslav 18-17-1601. Staff Sergeant Alhaji Kuruma, we tap na the 11 Infantry Battalion, been plead guilty to 9 counts charged there when accounts 1, 2, 10, 11, 18, 30, 42, 43 and 50. Where he be plead guilty to the count them, the accused beg say, let them forgive them because now use them be use them, and talk say, in no want for waste the court in term. Monday, March 25 this year, the accused appear back before the judge advocate Magegba for a hearing in sentence. During the trial, the defense lawyer for the number 1 accused, J.M. Jengo, appeal say, in clients be don't plead guilty, let them serve them justice with mercy. Because in clients don't dey na the military for 29 years before these incidents they take place, even where the accused no land book. Since 1992, in be loyal to the nation, let the judge know say the accused na mortal man, and he even gets the opportunity for work with one pan the court-martial board member them when a dean say. The lawyer continues say, where the trial be start, the accused stand up and plead guilty on 9 counts charge. In no say Boku pikin and no lost them papa during that incident day, and that's nothing we know they change. In clients no go school and no understand, so in go take command from anybody, and at that command it take. He believes say everybody gets sorry at, and as the judge they use in pen, let him remember waiting the accused be done do na the military before they make this mistake here. Let them get a second chance as in get Boku pikin them. If then sack him from the military self, it no go bad. Let it go take care of him picking them for train them well. The state prosecutor, J.A.K. Sise, replies say, the board member them for take the accused in offense them serious. The accused deserve mercy, but that's not for take the purpose of the court-martial. The accused don't plead guilty of in offense them and then for take them serious. And if the judge and board member dem want for consider anything but mercy, they not for use bias. The president and the board na them duty for do them work, make people know how serious this trial be, and send word to the world say, Salon no dey tolerate waiting be happen November 26 last year. He end up say, if they give the punishment, that go make the rule of law and the Salon armed force all serious. The judge advocate Mageba asked the accused if he gets anything for say. Where the accused stand up, he talk say, the last time he be don't beg the court let them forgive him, as na use them be use him. From where he be join the military, he no one day near or go na guard room for 29 years. And if they give him other chance, he no go do that again as in a mortal man. He continue say, he want for send message to a woman where they be enam, and he start for cry and talk say, let a woman and he picking them forgive him. Now go they go so, and where a woman they go na us, let him tell him picking them say it's travel. The judge advocate Mageba tell the accused say, in do ye waiting the accused say, and also waiting the two counsel them don't talk, and ask the president for the court-martial for read in sentence. Where the president for the court-martial, when a Colonel Lawrence K. Jabati, the director for the defense personnel them say, Staff Alhaji Kuruma na the first accused for plead guilty on 9 charge out of 20 charge them, but then go left the other charge them and the one then where he plead guilty of. Count 1, where in conspire for commit mutiny. Count 2, mutiny. Count 10, where he fail for suppress mutiny. Count 11, for help the enemy. Count 18, where in talk with the enemy. Count 30, for thief public or service property them. Count 42, for thief public or service property them. Count 43, where in misuse public or service property them. And count 50, where in not take discipline from the military. The president continues say, as the accused don't plead guilty on them charge here, he forgets serious punishment and then go punish him according to the law. The court gladly for where in talk the two and where in not waste the court in time and sentence the accused for 30 years in prison and in go serve him. The state prosecutor Debna JAKC say, Lieutenant Colonel M.A. Seri, Captain Y.B. Kamara, Colonel M.B.S. Kamara and other one them. The defense lawyer Debna J.M. Jengo, C.I. Williams, A.I. Kamara, Adi Macaulay and other one them. For Liberty Online TV, Ramatu Kamara, the report.
Alright, so they continue with the fashion. We have an exclusive reports will come out yesterday from the judgment where the judge advocates magistrate Mike Babingi na the court martial Osai it don't sentence staff sergeant Alhaji Kuruma for 30 year imprisonment because they found guilty for mutiny, conspiracy and on account charge them if they stand trial for the court martial. Well, if you want to forget exclusive reports, but waiting they happen at the court martial and treason trial them where they go now the country now for continue for listening to Liberty Online Television as so they always give exclusive reports but waiting they come out the court martial and the treason trial them. When they continue with the breakfast show, don't forget to join me this morning and for share the program so that more people go join the conversation. And today we will continue for look at the Kush epidemic where they now in the country, waiting the agency we responsible under the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. Don't they do and self-voting government and they do for tap the supply chain. And the position where the National Grand Coalition inside the press release people yesterday who side and suggest 5 action points to the government for implement them so that they will support the government for fight this particular drug epidemic in the country now. When in the studio this morning, we get 2 studio guests that we don't introduce earlier. One person when Ibrahim Duba will come out from the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency and Wilfred Almami Wise, I beg your pardon, we the public relations officer for the National Guard Coalition. But we will start with the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. As I tell you viewers them earlier, the very first time this will get on the studio for counsel, we're waiting not only do now as an agency were established by the law for ensure say on a fact and tap any drug But now we see outside the country the experience overflow, if I can say, of the Kush and videos that they all over the social media of young people then when they take this particular substance. Firstly, from the agency, at this particular point, what you wanna make up of the Kush way overflow in the country?
Okay, thank you very much. From the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency point of view, we start with first say I want to extend gratitude to Una Liberty TV for giving this particular invite to the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency for reach out to the public with necessary information and where the public need to know. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, according to the core mandates with the inside Section 3 of the NDC Act, we say one of the responsibilities now for ensure say we provide leadership in coordinating all issues relating to drug, which means we leadership role now for let we able for bring out a strategy. As an agency, we need for bring out a strategy where we need for use as a pathway in the fight against drug. And this strategy, you find out say give back to this particular document when at the strategic master plan. This strategic master plan, a 5-year document, will be prepared for 2023 to 2028. If you go by waiting this strategic master plan, they say there are 4 main pillars with this strategic master plan they look out for make we able use as the pathway towards the fight against this substance abuse or this drug menace in the country. 1, it tell you about capacity development. 2, it tell you about the drug demand reduction and social reintegration. Then 3, it tell you about the law enforcement. And 4, they talk about research. All of them 4 pillars they are inside this strategic master plan. Now weighs them, in other words, for make we able for come together and decide on how we go fight against this drug. Mind you, according to waiting the NODC say, United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, we say any country we want to fight against drug for develop a strategy, and that strategy will be the pathway for the combat against this drug. So as an agency, we don't get this document, we don't prepare, and this document don't go through cabinet, it don't get cabinet approval, from after which we forget what to call interministerial and interagency approach. And that one already don't come into fusion because at the end of the day, we don't get the interministerial coordination when I don't give back to the First State Rehabilitation Center. And the First State Rehabilitation Center we don't get. A day right now running na Hastings. When you go PMTC, Peace Mission Training Center, already that one they don't start. We already get some patients and they when service users, and then service users and we don't get a lot of success cases out of that. Them when are the first batch of service users that we don't get. And mind you, before ever this wire come, we don't use the referral pathway. The agency don't provide psychosocial therapies for people that way they report of drug addiction cases. Then our office we they refer them SLPTH when they say Alliance Psychiatric Teaching Hospital, because while we they deal with the psychosocial aspect, we they also they make referrals because substance abuse gets a lead way for mental health problems. So basically, while we they do the aspect of clinical psychologists, then we they ensure say we make referrals for waiting for do with mental health and other substance abuse problems. But mind you, one thing we need to understand as an agency, me they directly as Director for Drug Prevention, Education and Training. Before this outbreak now, where we don't they get a lot of them cases there, we be done involved in training of 30 core drug educators. Core drug educators, these are people who get the expertise, which expect to get in community engagement, which expect to get in public awareness raising, which expect to engage in schools and other places there on the drug problems, because of course we get the pharmacological aspect when at the composition of drug, and get the physiological aspect when at the effect of the drug if you get involved or get used wrongly into your system. So we get 30 core drug educators in from different institutions, the police, the military, the nurses, from different walks of life. We get a lot of people that are involved into that training, after which we we proceed to what we call the addiction professionals training. We don't improve to, we don't go to the addiction professionals training level, where we don't do modules 1 to 8. We'll be left with module 5 for let them complete, for let them done as addiction professionals, where it will be satisfied by global society ISOP. Where ISOP means International Society for Substance Use Professionals. But because of will not be done that one day, we're not able to get the ISOP yet form. But honestly, the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, we don't they get lots of engagements there. We don't go lots of communities there, especially with the advent of the new executive director who get right now in our Chief Andrew Jakaikai. In from the time where it came inside October, it ensure say not to the city boss in office, a day na the slum, a day na the communities, it they involve in every bit of engagement them what we don't they get. If you follow the social media trend, they follow all other analysts them, you find out say we don't they get robust community engagement them. The length and breadth of this Freetown and even some other provinces them we don't they visit and we don't they ensure say we engage the public, give them the dangers of the substance use. But this not the maintenance now because of the fact say this drug business now addictive something. There has been no drug as addictive as this kush. And because of now a synthetic cannabinol on a synthetic drug where it be say again lots of man-made involvement into RAM because people that be done they see how they be involved into RAM, they get money, so they involve other new techniques from show say they will able to process or improve the mechanism for make them more potent.
So you don't say a lot about the strategic plan we don't work on, the work we don't do on the ground, but all of that where you don't say, so if somebody where they watch you right now, waiting people and wants for no, now with all of what I don't do, so whose effects it don't get, especially to their communities and the way we see, based on all that you don't talk about, we they see on a daily how young people and still they take the drugs and how they don't lost their life. So now whose effects on our work don't get so far?
Well, I believe say what effect we don't get and the fact say it don't raise community awareness because now we see how community members themselves don't they rise against the existence of the ghettos and the communities. If we not be done, they make them kind of contributions and they into their communities and they, I believe say that effects not for them they come up. And most of the communities that we they see they rise up with them kind of ideas and they for say, Lord we form this or Lord we bad them. We don't they get engagement with them. As the thing that they happen, so we they get engagement with them. Forgive them say no, we not need for make because on the other hand, these particular individuals where they abuse this substance, they are humans. The problem with respect to the addictiveness of the substance and the fact say it they make them do things where it not they within their control. But obviously when you treat them the human aspect, because one thing where the last year UNODC theme we say people first. People first, stop stigma and discrimination, improve treatment and care. Then people that get the own human rights aspect where we need for respect, they get their own dignity where we need for protect. And so on the other hand, we they engage the communities there with respect to the right processes that we need for use. Otherwise, you know for them they see some of them in there. And now the next structure now for make we able get to call CADAF, when a community anti-drug advocacy volunteer. And this all for happen when the community people feel say, yes, they hold the process in this fight, because if they not come on board for able to join in this fight, believe you me, we will fight a fruitless fight, because now within the same communities, they get the dealers them, and now within the same communities, they get the factories or manufacturers them, and we not go able get then places then they if we not get the community involved wholly and solely. And at that now the only structure we don't explore for ensure say we get community ownership in this fight against substance abuse.
Bringing community ownership, let me go to the supply chain, because if the supply chain not there, the one way that they receiving and when are the victims them and the addicts them, we don't get them at all. The strategic plan where you make mention of earlier, waiting the inside the way they address they want them where they bring manufacture and even make them get access to them. Waiting they said that book they.
Now the law enforcement, under the law enforcement aspect from the strategic master plan, of course now like you just say the supply chain. Cutting the supply chain means waiting for strengthening the borders. You understand? Strengthening the any side. In Sierra Leone can be a normal way they talk, but get more than how many porous border crossing points. One thing we as an agency we always on the axe, and I make one of the first pillar na capacity. Capacity involves within recruitment of more staff. We need more staff capacity at this agency. In the sense, if we get more staff, we'll be able to address the issue of waiting, placing staff within the border crossing points and other loopholes that we know as places that will be say people don't they use as transit points. We don't get some of their reliable information and they would expect to people they smuggle substances them. But if you not get the personnel like their places then they, you understand? Of course we don't lace with other law enforcement agencies them like the police, the TOKU. But at the end of the day, if you young personnel and self not doing at their places then they, it becomes challenging.
You just make mention of say the NDLA not go able for succeed despite if we not get community involvement, and also you make mention of reliable source the one that don't get, but how people they smuggle some of their substance there. A lot now are down to the Kush, we don't become a big problem now, especially for the youthful population. The community don't join the fight. If you go on social media, you see a lot of Sierra Leoneans them we don't join the fight. Even in the trend a hashtag now where they say stop Kush, save lives.
Exactly.
Where they see also then they upload pictures of people or then they allege say now they are the ringleader them by this particular Kush show they talk about. How much, in as much as you say we understand and not get the right capacity for going to this fight. But then people and they now where the community Sierra Leone and they don't come forward, they publish their pictures, give evidence there, and then people are involved into this thing, like they manufacture and they bring a kind inside. How do they use the information and they for take tangible actions?
Information needs to be processed. Somebody will just come, they can't use it, they can't tell you, see, this person are into drug dealing, they just go arrest them. You therefore process that information for making people know if it is true, say that person they actually into the business. And in we fight against drug, one thing we I go always tell you drug fight no fever leg, where you go catch thief man no more. You therefore get the evidence for able to substantiate say yes, this person is actually this person with the accused will be. And one time you know, in order for be out of malice, out of grudge, or out of other thing, when somebody give you or when we get intelligence, we get the intelligence team. You understand? With surveillance team, we're always there on ground. Whenever we get the information that we need for process there, most of the information present they will get now domain, they're on processing. Right? And when they're on processing, it means we get for vet and verify the information and before ever we go on the raid.
How long on a processing mechanism can take?
Well, it's as long as we go able to get the substantial evidence for make we get the action done. And I want to make you understand one thing. It's not like people just don't give you information. Now, because of the confidence with people they entrust in we over the past years, over the recent past, and we don't make a lot of touch with respect to them.
I ask you about the period where on a processing mechanism they take, because anybody way don't they follow this Kush issue, don't they see how lives then be wasted, will take as a this na an emergency, and as an agency how serious will I really take this fact?
We take them very serious. We take them very, very serious. You know, I laugh because it is like when somebody they cry all nights for you, then do clear acts and say to make it get. We not they sleep, we not they pay any break for say we get time set for rest right now. Because this entire thing rests on we shoulders quietly. You understand? We not get any breathing space right now when it comes in terms of waiting we need for do or waiting we need for put in place. Every day we are developing new strategy. We not get one permanent strategy. With strategy in this fight, they revolve, they change, they rotate. So we don't even let people they tell you say because of your media, I know just can't tell you or which kind of strategies they would they use. Or it's like just exposing your plans to your enemies. As we they talk, so you get people who be say they listen this program as a divisive means for make them able to protect their own business them back out there for them. But I they tell you say we get different strategy what they use. The I tell you about the period for do we process investigation. It can be 1 day. It can be 2 hours, it can be two days, depending on what are the sources we don't get reliable for ensure yes we go on a particular action. We not just go on an action. What if you go near now because we don't get situation we are in a fake news, fake information. You understand? We go at the end of the day, we will not meet nothing. And waiting at the thing we get for be careful of in as much as you they plan for get the individuals involved. Now so then self they plan a divisive means for smuggle where you don't go know. Could you imagine look at what happened a few days ago in Mamba Ridge? You see the people then dress in full Aja attire. You go see that kind of people and they say if you say they get substance where they smuggle. No. Because the appearance now give them that kind of suspicion. But there are times that intelligence then go make you get all right for say no, not so because of your dress so, but I need for search beyond this dress. And you need to get the requisite people there with the trained ideas, with the trained knowledge for able to do that kind of covert operations. Because it's purely covert operations in time and day.
Alright, in case you just tune in, the program where they watch now the breakfast show, they come to you live from Liberty Online Television on Facebook, YouTube, and also on our website where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. And today at the program where they look at Kush, where don't become a problem for especially the young people in the salon. I will get the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency with we at the studio, and they tell we waiting now the different strategy them where according to them then they put in place for ensure say then go after people them where now the dealer them and self the one them where they import and can the country and information where they go around now that then they even mix this chemical na salonia. If not true, all of that the representative from the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency will confirm inside the program this morning. You say for the watch review for the part of the program, send we comment now the comment section or any of the platform the way they watch with this morning, and you go add your voice to the program. Don't forget for share the program so that more people go join the conversation.
All right, we continue with the show and they come to the other studio guests. As we introduced earlier, we also get the National Grand Coalition, NGC, the National Publicity Sector in the studio this morning when our Wilfred Almame Wise is there for tell we about the 5 points them where they don't pull as action, where they want for the government take for Epfet Kush. Quickly before they come to them, I go just quickly go over the 5 points and the Ingo can explain what exactly they mean for them 5 action points and the where they don't pull for government. The first one they say for declare a national emergency on Kush. The second one say for disrupt the supply chain. Then say the third one now for apprehend and prosecute criminal entities. The fourth point then say for establish rehabilitation facility them. And the fifth point they say for recognize the scale of the crisis. Well, now that's make we get at the studio with we this morning. The National Publicity Secretary for the National Grand Coalition, where now Wilfred Almame Wise. Good morning once more and welcome again to the show.
Thank you for having me.
As I just don't take list, the listeners and viewers through the 5 action points them where NGC pull as una self yon pathway on one for play for ensure as a nation we get over the issue of Kush. But let we just know first what to inform them 5 action points then they way on take among many other things them where currently they happen, especially the way how the rampant intake of Kush they happen. What to inform just them 5 then they way on choose.
Well, that one then the key because it is important for let you see the youthful population from the age that are active, for youth them from 18 to 35. Then the statistics don't show say them particular people and they take into that drugs. And one way now the health emergency, I believe Liberia declare I believe Sierra Leone is a hub of these drugs. It concerns we as a Sierra Leonean because it's just too emotional passing by everywhere of the streets. I can tell you this, that with this Kush, now the whole western area will get 10 people who they die daily of this thing. And the people who don't take these drugs now, we think about 200,000 or 300,000 now, where you would feel to say the internal organs they don't get problem. This now be working force. We know actually it not seems like the government even ready for do that yet. But we'll come into that. We then point out they say health emergency. Now follow we get fund, follow we go able for a rehab center. Liberia president we just don't come in governance not long ago. Able for give land to the people and for rehab. So that they concerns we a lot. And the people and the big guns they all they like we Khadija don't say big names they don't be called, but now the small fish they already see no more than the catch. So the people all the area with this now which we don't the area from governments come or governments go, more especially now we they try for work tirelessly round the clock for achieve them things in it. I believe say it's lip service, and this is now something we if now on this trajectory Sierra Leone the trend on this drug issue in the next 2 to 3 years we not go get an active labor force. So now then thing they are concerned with because we care about the people and we want to let the government come with this health emergency for them we will get they go able source fund for combat these drugs. Because if you look this is a drugs yes also gets a poisonous substance which kill people in. If all that they do, if the government is ready for the last time they talk about, even at the office forget electricity, you have to dip inside in your pocket for pool money for buy lights at the institution. That's alarming. How do you want to fight all that? But if we get an health emergency on Kush, it go able give it a leeway they follow we able source fund them and able for save the life of them young generation there.
We've read even before the National Grand Coalition jump into this conversation, we're very topical now. Civil society organization, other people who are not interested parties them, don't they call on government for 2 weeks back say this for be a health emergency. Declare this thing as emergency even before Parliament step in, but all of them call there so nobody not see the government take action yet. Why NGC feels say government go by on a recommendation?
No, well, we'll address one of the things that we say the government no one take really a proper action towards it. Okay, I go attest to that because if you watch I don't know if them picking in the unfortunately they into that trap there. And it's just too hard for you to discuss this if you don't get that strong and waiting in you because people in the die. I wonder if the government they take this with seriousness because you they imagine say people with their corrupt deeds. One great person they take $100, $100 and $1,400 in Parliament. Then you left them but they are waded into Kush. If you utilize that money in six years of it, put that money they able to save lives then, able be part of the rehabilitation. But they say, like what they say, if the government serious about it, then they come with health emergency in this Kush. But it's like say, I don't know, they're not too serious over it. If the law and drugs enforcement agents were responsible for that, even electricity, they don't get it, then they tell you, say, the government's not ready for do anything there. And if you watch now Bolivia, when they're ready for Fed Kush, now the presidents now team up before all. But I know one day you will see the president make statements over this Kush issue. So this is alarming, make NGC say, you know what, let me self put with voice. So we'll go there in records tomorrow to say, hey, we as political party care about the people of Sierra Leone. We make we input all, we try we best all, for let the people, for let the government where they in charge no say, we self put with voice to the youthful population where in the next 10 years, if now this trajectory will trend on, I don't believe say a labor force go day again. So the government, will they argue the government for let them put strength by this business? Because if they don't put strength by this business, by other things them, where the people themselves, not take and say people don't get for vote for you. If the people and they, man and woman them, where they say from the ages of 18 to 35 now they take them, in any of this country in this world, now based on them they working force the nine and they do. But we like say we just too careless because some of them picking and no they so they don't care about how the picking and they die. Picking and the team up no more than die. You see, me don't say the peninsula. I don't see where woman die, then put on a dirty box. Now tricycle can take them for go beg. How will you see your family member dying in that kind of way? Then, if you they tell we say, they fix this thing, I think say, far from fighting, and this thing here, they encourage mama them. You know what they say? They encourage mama to get picking and say, we need a peaceful protest. Now this country, for let the government know say, we're serious about this fight. Because now people picking and they die so. Useful people and they die so. So I think say the governments need to do that and parents them. And we as a citizen, we need a peaceful protest. Follow work on the street gently, peacefully, and tell the governments we are dissatisfied to us how then they fetch this kush.
The one the way they manufacture, bring come the kush or something, make an eye like how they see the substance they come, but they don't begin mix them na the country here so. That supply chain the way they recommend say governments for disrupt with all the allegations then where we see don't they come out names and where people and don't they call whether not true or not we don't know, but if not true say some of them big names and the way people don't they call they're really involved in this kush. You think say there is a way forward in terms of enforcing law we go take them people and they to action where it be say some of them they part of the law itself?
There are a lot of secret cow in this country when it comes into people that we connect in the wrongdoing. And I believe say any allegation, you must get some iota of truth there. I'm not holistically saying it is true, but names have been calling. We're very close to people within the affair of the government. But you see say now the small people they watch the social media at some point and they see somebody within the eastern part where they call Biggie 10 where they accuse person of involvement. But you see say, as I say, secret cow then they political connection, family ties, they have not been investigated. Like, okay, this person name call. Police call this on investigating this person. All that is not happening. And we have to be blunt in here. The government is not serious of combating this push. I believe it's just a lip service. If they want for do then we're able. You cannot eradicate drugs anywhere in the world, but you can minimize it. As I say, go to Bolivia when the president's ready, and they're forefront of fighting it. We not get health emergency on this and this. If you watch them, it's almost close to the way people in the diner of Ebola. Because you see people in the bridge. I don't go down the bridge now normally. I don't see dead body then they. I don't go to Mambo, I don't see dead body then they. You dey see somebody they walk on a street normal, you see dead body in a truck and pick up them. But we are not serious with this. And I meant for understand say most of the drugs where the supply that they come on where Liberia and Guinea they get now salon and the manufacturer. So you no go tell me say you eradicate it, but still people are dying of these drugs. So I don't believe say the government is doing enough.
Alright, continue for the program with We'll bring in Ibrahim from the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, where then charged with the responsibility for ensure say they fight against any substance abuse in the country. And today we narrow the conversation to this particular kush where it don't become problem, especially for the youthful population. For an agency like UNA, we're underfunded, not to secret. UNA boss don't sit on a parliament. It talk and openly say even money for UNA buy light, put on a meter, na a problem. Pass again for pull out of impersonal cash for serve the office. UNA don't get even motor card them. You self just don't talk now. Say UNA understaff. How this kind agency go able to face this kind of problem right now where the country they experience?
Khadija, one thing I get for be honest with people then I have not to focus sit down a studio for just can make the talk. You understand? It's about how genuine your heart and what you do, posterity will judge you. You understand? Me not a politician, me not a civil servant. And from your point of view, for since we don't serve na this agency, There are a lot of things that we don't they succeeding. In the sense, one key way we as an agency don't they put strategy for fight against these menace, and for ensure say we able get the community on the side. Getting community on the side are the best weapon that they in this fight. Me believe say as a nation we are resilient, and as a resilient nation we can succeed in this fight. This is not about coming here and begin the blames or begin to point fingers at who that or who that. But what me believe, we all in we own little corner, we all as Sierra Leoneans need for able to know say this particular thing they strive in our society and it's not good for we as a nation. One way where we all need for know that, and the fact say we all they see. Sometimes una know they come in contact with them every day. Every day they come in contact with victims. Every day I they see the effect of this kush. Every day I me eye the run tears. Because if it compel on me for make I able get an intervention of them victims there, where they get a one-on-one interface with. If you ever don't come in contact with them victims there, you get talk with them. One thing, they are very honest when they in this process. They go tell you say they really need no one left. They really want left the thing, but the thing don't become so addictive in them. It's not just about bringing them people that are out of this drug now. What it can be the other way value for them, because when we talk about pulling somebody out of drug, the withdrawal process, of course, is very rigorous. That individual, they go through lots of pain. Me don't they face, I don't see how they go through the pain, the withdrawal process. We don't put and you don't confine in an environment where you know they get access to the substance 1 or 2 days. How in body reaction the day. I don't see them. It's very painful. We get for try for look at the trajectory, how we go help save the lives of them with brothers and sisters there. Not of us say government no one be serious or government no one fight the fight. Me and you two make up government.
So what's the restriction in all of this? Because people they ask them question there, so based on the same things the way they say, they come in contact with them victim there every day. The citizens they say they see pictures and they see videos. In fact, some of them victims yeah, they give testimony say not to say now something will lack for do. But it don't become addictive now. If you're not able to get them, they do any kind of thing. Some man they even go thief. The country don't reach to that stage. So they don't begin beg them victim there. So like a mass grave. How urgent una really take this issue?
Because of we urgent for take this issue, now make we don't push. Otherwise, we executive director Chief Anujaka cannot for don't go to parliament and give the constraints we in the face as an agency, as the head of the agency. A say them thing they did because a one for waiting ignite something for make everybody look at and say yes, we need to get an urgent call on this. We know that say okay, they for make according to the act or the constitution of Sierra Leone, you get for evoke as public health emergency, and public health emergency by all indication, not to national drug law enforcement they indicate or call for public health emergency. Again for come from the waiting Ministry of Health, again for come from the laws makers.
But from our own perspective, just like how we don't hear from advocates and when I think say them don't reach. By the way, how una they see the thing they go for let Salon declare a public health emergency for this kush?
Well, the decision for make a public health emergency no lies squarely on we.
You know, lie on una, but from waiting una they see, una think say it's high time we do this.
Anything where they lead to more than 10 deaths per day, you understand? It needs an emergency.
So now yes,
so what we they join the
call for public health emergency.
We not make a public call on that. As an agency, we not make a public call on that. But because it lies as a nation, a decision we get for be on lawmakers, a decision we get for be on the health officials, a decision where as a nation get for be taken collaboratively. Then we as an agency, we on side of the responsibility here, we get a responsibility. We on responsibility now for ensure say we increase the educational aspect, we increase community awareness raising, we increase community actions for so that we all go rise to the responsibility, we all go rise to the task for make we able know say yes, this is a menace now with society, it's a menace for we nation, so, Ibrahim, and we need for work and in glove.
If you do community engagement, you try for raise the awareness, but outside this thing they come out, you not block up. You think say go make inroads?
Well, I want to let you know one aspect for say. The thing in make one or in come one at this country, now me YouTuber they accept her. Why make I say so? If we not give the leverage for say we need this thing for strife, believe you me, your country market people not buy them. I go get people forget her. But when the community gets enough awareness, they know say this is a danger. They know say this not a good thing for we. Believe you me, that market not go sell. Because we now from that aspect that we want for try for raise the awareness. So that community of people will know say it is not a decision for make you even train for take. When people get that kind of notion, that kind of education, for no say they should not in fact have it as an option, you understand? Then it is better preventive than we begin to look at cure.
Not till today community engagement begin, because not till today Kush conversations start in the country. It don't start from a very long time, and one of the road them where a lot of people don't really say they pass now through the ports, they pass through the border them. How una don't wait una don't put in place?
I hope you follow the debates in Parliament. If you follow the debate in Parliament, you hear where the chief medical officer be they tell you see this particular consignment or this particular drug we they talk about, not because of the shredded leaves no more. These chemicals are precursor chemicals. They are chemicals we allowed by law. You understand? And when they allowed by law, people don't devise their own methods for sit down and mix them in different categories. You understand? So because of that, for example, like when my brother they say Sierra Leone don't be the hub of production, me not they buy into that particular bite way they say don't be the hub of production.
You know that information.
You understand?
They say,
but
Ibrahim, you know that information they say then they mix this chemical na salonia so. In fact, they make it don't become more dangerous because now the wrong chemical then they mix for people inside the leaves.
So therefore, me and you two need for no say. Now you make the call a synthetic drug. That make it synthetic because it don't get the man-made involvement. Not so like how you get tramadol who already know say tramadol this one this 225 milligram. We go to another forensic lab is over 780 milligram. No. You understand? But this like a chemical way, it is like a chemical substance where they put on shredded leaves. What's the first thing? Which kind of composition of leaves? The marshmallow now we know say na the kush. You understand? Now we don't get different perspective of people. They tell me about different kind of shredded leaves. So therefore, again for come into waiting, discouraging the mindset of those who are into such business or begin to think of say the humanitarian aspect. If you are a Sierra Leonean who is involved into such business, how well do you think that money is going to enrich you? How long do you think that money is going to last in your lifetime? You understand? Begin think of waiting. How much danger involved in how you contribute in the destruction of other lives, meaningful Sierra Leoneans and lives. Because when we they take this message from this other aspect, we need to make the people understand, say, oh, you now a citizen of this country, and you they help for destroy the workforce of this country. Posterity they on your side or waiting.
Apart from sensitization and for letting the community people and own this fight, the issue we get for do with catching the people and because Salon like you say, they just need one example. Enforcing the law, that part's bound to work. Whose example on a don't set where people go really know say you are serious beyond the sensitization.
When that make we they ask for waiting, we they ask for more support. As an agency, we need more support That I will tell you that categorically. We need more support. Like when my brother say, we need what to call government backing. We need the political will, the strong political will. As an agency, this fight, honestly, we're not going to fight time if we're not going to say.
You the same question I asked you earlier, Ibrahim say, if we not get the political support, we are underfunded, we not get the right equipment them, there is no way we are going to make inroad in this fight. Women say we are not able to defend.
You know go say we no go. Of course, we dey make an inroad. The inroad don't be through raising community action points. For example,
is
like I tell
enough?
you, it is not enough, but it is an inroad. At least we don't get the community people for begin their own. They fight. Say we know go sit down our community. We know people the way they do their drug dealing there. We know people the way they produce their drugs there. We need to raise the awareness to the community people. Make them know say if you then a host, you know say this person and they do this thing. You need for care and confide in we. We dey make provisions for that.
But
so we don't. How you feel say we don't get them people them for come and give you that kind of sensitive information.
You accept say they don't give una information, but if the people and they give una information again, they know they see una they take action. Like for ensure say police make arrest, you say una they investigate. We don't know how long investigation will take place. How you feel say the people will continue to get courage for giving una more information? Where example no they say this information where una been given, now this action we don't
the
take.
one they also don't receive, and the one they read the information that they see the action will they take. For now, me no go can't sit down here and can't tell you now say now this we dey do.
Now don't ever catch person where they allege say and they business. Not ever catch person.
We get people that we right now we custody. But basically, what I try to tell you, as an agency, we are guided by law.
The law is not for make people and not say na so we don't catch so.
No, when we catch, of course, when we do a very meaningful raid, you understand, we get a very meaningful arrest. We get the power of arrest.
How many people
the regulatory powers of arrest we give the same right the police for do arrest, for do raids. We get the power of arrest. How many
people are in custody right now?
You understand? Mabel, I know can't sit down here and can't begin to tell you some of the information in there. But I tell you for sure, very, very soon, waiting the public need for know, we will make an available to the public.
So waiting long if you give a number to the public, say NDLA don't arrest about 10 people, no, about 15 people.
The NDLA arrest where we get where they expect now for let happen. You understand? That one day they're on the pipeline. Trust me, I give me word on that.
Well, I encourage the communities therefore join this particular fete. Now, it clear say all Sierra Leoneans don't become interested. People they accuse people now, then they even post them pictures, them voice messages, then they all over the social media, but yet una no they make use of the information.
Some of the information where they give, the person not get a right name there. Some of them are nickname. And some of them nickname the way they give you get for processor and get the right information for the person. Then people and they will get for deep into them, the mobile companies them for make we able get their waiting, their voice communications. Then people and they will get for deep into all that thing they way down they do into. And I want to let you understand something. According to the NDC Act, the National Drug Control Act, it gives you the right for tell we say when you even catch somebody where they into drug or where they into drug dealings, you know they just look at the ordinary arrest of that individual. You get for probe into how that person make the wealth. Right. You understand? So all that na investigation where you get for process. You get for get people there, for example, the landlord rights. You as landlord, where you get your house, you get possibly then at your house where they deal in drug. When the law catch you, wait till you get for so far. There's a tendency to say you go life imprisonment. There's a tendency to say your house will be confiscated. All that thing and the part of the law, you not go just say that the aspect of the drug arrest no more. No, you get for deeper into that person in unexplained wealth. Waiting and generate as a result of the drug dealings. All that thing and in an investigation. You no go just do one arrest, you don't feel say you don't do the arrest done. Waiting get for make that person no look at that particular trade. Very interesting again. Now you get for look out for.
All right, well, I'm continuing for the program. In case you just join me, you watch the breakfast show where they come to you live from Liberty Online Television, now Facebook, YouTube, and also on our website. Today, now the program where they look at the Kush way don't become a problem for the young people in the country. We say plenty people don't raise concern and they call on government for ensure they take serious action. And today at the studio we get the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, when at the body we established by law for ensure they fight against substance abuse. And Ibrahim Dugba don't they tell we waiting at the strategy them where the agency don't they take for ensure they involve in community engagement, raise awareness about this particular drug, we don't become problem. And also we get Winfred Almami Wise, when in the public relations officer, he come out from the National Grand Coalition NGC party, we make a position with 5-point action points them, where they suggest to the government say them for the one now for declare an health emergency in the country because of the Kush, where they say believe say don't become problem for young people. Let me come back to you, Mr. Wise. Listening to the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency representative this morning, in submission, the things that we don't talk say they do as an agency. However, they raise concern about the lack of political will, they understaff, they don't even get the right equipment for ensure say they tackle this menace within the country now. From the NGC, what we don't put inside on a press release, it relates to the concern them where the NDLA get.
Well, first of all, Mr. Duba, I don't want to let you take this thing personal, thinking like what you say initially, coming into TV and talking. We they compliment on our efforts. So now they go through a lot of constraints. We they try to see how best we all go come together and fight this. And what they don't say, most of the things them now, some of them things them they way in don't talk about staff, all anything, and then concern and they will self make. But if the health emergency should have been there, all in constraint they are not for the face through because the government for able for source fund for able for capacity to do this on a job. So this is what we want from you guys. First of all, on a rehab center. If we ask una now, who's on a rehab center? The way they now press statement. Who's on a rehab center? Day? How many people are on a rehab center they go able to take? First of all, sometimes the government not gets that facility there, the adequate facility they will go able for take the western area no more. This is not only in Freetown, I want you to know. This is all over the country. So if we think about just the rehab center, we not get that enough space there, in fact, for able for begin to take people in, sensitize them about this drug issue. Because like when they say addiction or something else, and for pull somebody through that process there is so difficult. Even you can able for try for put them to rehab center, but not to all go even for not to all go able succeed in getting out of this drug. That's not the truth. But I tell you, the fact of it all, and we know they see the readiness of the government. We will not be shy of saying that. We not see the readiness of this government to combat this problem again in this country. And this problem within this country, it not limits to me no more. It does to everybody. Maybe me picking up unfortunate to be there, but maybe me cousin or sister picking daddy, or me friend in picking go daddy. Now I make this thing a thing for me all very serious. If the whole country they try for tell me the law enforcement agents were responsible for that, not able to forget, even staff them, enough staffs them, and you know, some things that we go able them for move, then it's a concern to we. We wonder how ready the governments they for do that.
Alright, continue for the between at the studio. And then now Wilfred Almami Wise, the National Publicity Secretary for NGC. There this morning they talk about the action plan them where they don't put together for let governments take into consideration if as a nation we want to eradicate the Pasma Kush where young people don't take. Well, as we continue the conversation, we reporter David Yanke Sise yesterday bingo work in different parts of Freetown. Also, he talked to salon people forget themselves young view concerning the way how people don't take Kush and waiting and things say government need for do for put a halt on this. Let me join them as he go report on what happen as he go get the views of citizens them on this Kush issue.
Good afternoon, viewers and listeners. This is Liberty Online TV. As Liberty Online TV be done, they follow and report closely on the Kush issue in the country. I think for sake of this make Liberty Online TV Kawakati in the street of Freetown for consult the views of ordinary citizens as to how they feel the government for intervene.
And if I tell the government say you're not going to kill the snake without enough cut the head. You understand? There are people that are embarking on doing this Kush business. With people where they count them from overseas. So these people now then at the head. You're not going to kill the snake without you know cut the. You get for cut the head first. These people where they go and beat the boy, where they go and smoke the Kush. Cut the snake in head first. If you able cut off the people where they cow the drug, I think everybody not go get access to them again for smoke.
If we look at the way out for tackle them, now government will need for include by this particular issue of Kush business, because we get drug enforcement laws them now this country like the Act of 2008. So they know in fact it don't follow up proof for say it don't follow up proof for say even government involved, because one, you don't see military officers the way they take them, we don't see factual events of police the way they take them. We don't see that. Don't show say there is higher ranking of people the way they count this drug in this country, and it don't mean well for the country, all for the selfish interest. So I think government itself, they need for watch in that circumference of webs day for see how well they go able to tackle this issue. Not only government, not a world who can beat them, or they go no level of advocacy, the way they tell person where it don't addict to drug. Day. So now only government, with the call on government, let them enforce the laws, let them put more pressure on this so-called Kush business in this country.
I think say governments now then are the major people then we get a pivotal role for play for let we eradicate this Kush alone. So they get a key role for play by the importing of this Kush. We all know say anything they enter in this country, Sierra Leone, the government the day before for check and see say whether the thing they enter na fine thing or bad thing. So are the advice that they check keenly with the things that they come in now the country and the things they also need to go out, because the victims them they don't just left Sudan here, not so here they produce some where they import. So then say when they count them they can go and involve themselves into them. So if they don't import these drugs, they need to get themselves into it.
For me, I go likely for say from the top ranking now they get for start for first discussion. So because Puma no able smuggle this Kushas for cow in a salon. So the people where they smuggle for cow this Kushas in a salon from the big one them we get money. So I believe that from the top rank here they start for first this Kushas so before ever they come to the lower people where that the one where they sell them as black market and stuff like that. So the brothers and sisters them. So I believe saying that this thing for do first. But if then just they go na the put them no more, then they arrest people or take people unaware or like that stuff. Then they, I believe say this thing so no go ever stop, because them for stop and force from outside in the commons before ever then go able to say okay finally Kush go down a salon.
The government will come on board, put on stakeholders there together, like religious leaders, traditional leaders, all other people there for come together so that we'll be able to fight this Kusha. Because if the government not really fight this Kusha, I believe say the future of the youth they at stake. But the government really need for put things there in place. Things there like what? For the class state of emergency on Kush. Because what is if the president able to give at least a small speech on this one, I believe say the fate of Kush will be taken seriously.
I would like for talk say government get 100% right and 100% opportunity for making able to stop Kush, because like for example anything where they enter a salon they need for examine them. I can always go take things in our taki, anything where they enter our taki from overseas or any other side then they open and examine them. I think say even the overseas them, so like Kush no go just enter so no more without none of the government or the stakeholders they don't know about them. And secondly, what make I say government get right for stop Kush, because government pull a press release within a week for this Cocoa Samba stuff, and we know first the way Cocoa Samba business will be playing at the country just within a week where government don't put on for this Cocoa Samba business, the thing don't stop. Me being a citizen of Sierra Leone and a youth also, we dey plead with Papa government we can just put on a rub mud for this Kush business, like it just rub mud for this Cocoa Samba stuff, because from where this Kush business don't come, they see government they talk anything but that one day, and it's very disheartening. Every day within our TikTok, WhatsApp, Facebook, they say let's stop Kush, and you can see that even the Kush smokers themselves no get phone. So like how they go able go to that one day and go no say when I done day we never advocate for we try for stop Kush. So like we plead, as I said before, me being a citizen for Sierra Leone, we plead to Papa government for making we got moat and we put hands together for make we stop the Kush.
As we don't listen to some of the concern there where citizens that all raise with regards to Kush as to how government for intervene and help for eradicate Kush in the country. Continue for follow Liberty Online TV for all credible, factual and balanced news. Me and David Yankee say the report.
All right, we continue with the breakfast show. We come to you live from Liberty Online Television. We then have Facebook, YouTube, and also websites where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Today, na the program where they look at the Kush, way na problem now na the country, especially for the young people them. And we get Ibrahim Dugba, we come out from the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, and also we get Wilfred Almami Wise, we na the Public Relations Officer for the National Grand Coalition, where they been pull a position yesterday on this particular issue. Well, from the people and now, when they come back to you, Ibrahim, you don't listen to the people and say for don't add them, voice them at the conversation this morning. They all seem for the talk about the same one, calling on government for take action, and they say believe say government don't take the action where they're supposed for take it. As an agency, although NASEF get on our own challenges them, when I get the lack political will not they not get the right support and safe not get the resources for do this work. But don't they see rehabilitation center them and we don't they say them victim there so even at the rehabilitation centers they wait then they run away come out na then center there.
What I'll make you understand addiction is very, very difficult something for faith. You know, somebody be they make suggestions, say why we not go use the hold the centers that will be used for Ebola as rehab center. Why we not going to use that there now? Because of the simple fact, say when somebody gets Ebola, he be sick, and body not be able to move safe. You understand? And instead they look at that condition at that time where they need medication for well. It's different from addiction. Addiction now, when somebody the person willing for go get treatment, yes, he's willing, but the cravings, they come. And the cravings, now, as a result of waiting, we get what they call the neurolites, the neuron cells, them where the brain they secrete, where they call the dopamine cells. That dopamine cells, once the brain don't secrete them, don't wait itself, now reward it is sick. And the reward, now the cravings for the substance. So when once that person don't in that situation where the cravings they make normally we can ask they get some other medications that we can give where na able help for suppress or na the depressants them for able for suppress them for that time where they help them for go through the process the medicines them. So for run a rehabilitation and not just need the facility, but you need to get the available medication, you need to get the requisite manpower when like the psychosocial nurses, you understand, the addiction professionals them, because the people they need for be given a therapy. For example, where do they use present when they use the CBT therapy, when that cognitive behavioral therapy, because the individual need for get back a mindset together, a need for improving behavior, because mind you, we're already then into this addiction problem, then behavior don't change. Then behavior don't change. The other they behave normally when they're not there in the substance, you understand? And when they're in the substance are two different moods. So you get for try for look at them process then they. But honestly, we're running a rehabilitation. We don't get experience now. We don't see because from the Kisi psychiatric mental home, people that they feel say no more say Kisi na Chris. No, not so just for Christmas them. Kisi now there we get what would they say? We get three referral centers there for addiction treatment. We get the SUD referral center when are for substance use disorder. We get SUD or comorbid referral center when a substance use and mental health disorder or minimum substance use mental health. We get a SUD or comorbid enhanced facility. The comorbid enhanced facility na like Kisi, why make we call it the enhanced facility? Because you dey go there with SUD problem, they treat you. You go there with mental health problem, they treat you. You go there with medical health condition, they treat you. So na that kind of facility, not just na make people they ask for rehabilitation facility in Sierra Leone. People don't know. We get for know which kind of rehabilitation facility we need. So even for rehabilitation, there are structures with respect to getting the actual rehabilitation facility.
When we talk about Kisi, that takes me to the next question. We've been get Dr. Jalon at the studio some time back, where early this conversation began. We give you statistics were really alarming from the NDLA point of view. How much una they collaborate with all stakeholders we involved for ensure that then you na the backing. Una as an agency might they go through una struggles, but other institutions and they wanna for collaborate with you na the backing for ensure that una succeed in this fight.
Now collaboration don't make NDLA at least they on top of this situation small. If not to collaboration, then honestly we know for the nowhere in this fight. One of the strengths of the agency now because of the fact say we get very strong collaboration. The Kisi Psychiatric Hospital where they see so. Now one of the major people that who they refer with patients into. We get a refer memorandum of understanding who we get with them. In fact, most of the clients that who they do psychosocial with, at the end of the day, the one that we know able for treat as a result of mental health problem or severe addiction problems. Now they will refer them to Nakisi. Now collaboration make with the work with the police. Now collaboration make with the work with the military. Now collaboration they make with the work with port authority. Now collaboration they make with the work with the Lunge International Airport. Now collaboration they make with the work with Toko. All this now because of collaboration. We don't work with the Ministry of Health and Sanitation. We don't work with other civil society organizations. And if we not they collaborate, all their structures are not for done at the agency.
So based on the referrals we una don't do, almost people you will safely say right now they on rehabilitation.
Una Kisi?
Both the center the Hastings and that of Kisi.
Well, for Hastings presently we get 40. Now the center we get 14 female, 26 male. Now we get now Hastings presently. Then for Kisi the referrals right now we'll get now Kisi from October to now we got about 110 referrals.
Based on one video we see, I don't know if you could just confirm that. See one young baby where they say mama born am, but because a mama be they take the kush instead of be affected. How true that be? And how una they manage that kind of kids they when a young picking? If not to say a mama born and they already get affected based on a mama be they take the kush.
Of course, drug addiction that's in way hereditary because we go back to the history of drug users. We do always find out in make when in fact before ever we do the admission or the intake we get screening processes then what we do when we don't go through screening if possible say this individual be done there on this drug from where it get belly there's a tendency say it go get a small effect on the picking. Yes, but we actually not begin this particular patient, Miss FCM, but not to be rehabilitation center. I think now with one other organization they call Home of Hope, something like that. So not to from real rehabilitation center. And that one day back we don't try for make contacts because the one thing we all need to understand Ayana the fact say now that we don't get this kind of situation as Sierra Leone, Boku people they use this as well as a way for make money out of their own way. Some man not to the humanitarian aspect for save the lives. Some man are out of EU now for see how it will use this as platform globally or otherwise other parts of the world for source fund and for instead for able make a young business go. But waiting at the aspect where we as my brother they say just now, we need honestly state rehabilitation centers. We not just need a rehabilitation center, we need a rehabilitation village. In fact, now that make we and the Ministry of Social Welfare day together in this fight. Because honestly, this rehabilitation way right now with the Rona Estates is squarely there as the responsibility of Ministry of Social Welfare, because now they call on interministerial and interagency quick fix approach for the state rehabilitation center, where we give them the support for able get the victims them available and able get the screening processes for them and before we get them at the rehabilitation.
All right, continue for the Utuna program. Ibrahim Dugba, they can look at messages there now where people don't send inside the program this morning. And the first side we'll go look at now with YouTube channel. Also, people send a lot of messages. Them all go just take few of them. Then we studio guests them go respond. The first one they take now from Fatmata Toure na YouTube. He say Khadija ask the NGC guy that how can it be declared an emergency when the government is already being accused of being the agent?
All right, from the Facebook page, the first one we go look at this morning, Chocolates Baba say the enforcement laws in Sierra Leone is notably poor, particularly in the area of drug abuse. The NDLA shows a lack of effort in combating drug abuse within the country, which is a concerning issue that needs urgent attention.
Fatma Sature again on YouTube, they say, I think this issue has gone beyond the government, especially when our neighboring countries have accused Sierra Leone for exporting it to their countries. I wonder how the world is going to look at us.
Dauda Tarawali na the Facebook page, is say Mabel and Khadija are not think the government serious for fet this kush. You establish a whole agency for fet drugs with no support. Now so bokutok the government officials then kindepa.
For the Mustafa Toure na Facebook, we go be my final message for now. It is say, if all the names so far mentioned have no political affiliation, the police will have started investigating them. But sadly, this is Salone where the law is so strict and hard on poor and less influential, but very weak and flexible towards the rich and politically linked people. Politics is killing and burying the nation.
The final one, Mr. Go say because of time, Momo S. Camera on the Facebook page, it says some agencies and stakeholders have their own shares in the determinant of the lives of young people, but Allah will rest them. Ibrahim keep on defending the safe is come out from MSK from Putloko.
All right, from the messages, then they quickly with the Camera studio, they start with Wilfred Almami Wise, when are the public relations officer for the National Grand Coalition, where they are this morning, they talk about their position. Quickly, as you respond to that message, though the text that they ask you, you can just take with through the balance 4 action points them way una they suggest say let the government do as then affect the Kush epidemic.
Government, the text I will just say how the government they don't accuse the government of part of it. I don't believe say the government for looking to that. If they not say they know the part of it, the welfare of the people now in paramount to them. Well, we order for action plans the way we don't see. We really need the people for be arrested when they catch with anything there, and the people also, the police themselves get for do their job, because as you know, and most of we know, secrets not there now. The world is a global village when it comes to media. That's some of them things there, most of them then they produce there. So I don't know waiting they slow the governments to down for that they're able proactive in the kind of thing there. This thing alarming. It is not like we are using politics in it. This is why sometimes we can say corruption are just like, like a genocide. Because if if we get people we not co-op to some extent, at least then for the able for help this agency, we say Mr. Ibrahim, they talk say that they constrain a lot. But you go see one gray man take $1,400, put them for himself no more until you see say you know the work safe. That $1,400 day for 6 months, if you be put them to then kind thing they are for save life. I think so for don't go far from it. So now I make we as NGC, we care about the people them, now I make we don't care with we own statement and try for see how we go able join hand with the government for fend this Kush business in this country. Yeah.
Alright, many thanks to you gentlemen at the studio this morning. Wilfred Almame Wise from the NGC, and we will come over to you, Ibrahim, as you respond to the message them and also as to the wrap up this edition of the breakfast show. Whose assurance should they give to the public say on a day on top of situation in terms of enforcing the law for clamp down on the one way they bring the Kush?
Miriam, I want to tell you plenty thank you for using this opportunity today for at least come back and talk to the people in this country, for give them the words from the agency. One thing we always read they say from the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, now the fact say Kush or drug fight not one person fight, and we all as citizens of this country need for join hand together and ensure say we able fight this fight here and able for win this fight here together. Because as it don't can also, we all know how much this thing done the cause on the lives of the youths them. We don't they see how much this drug done they get on the daily activities them, because one thing we even yesterday we get from one workshop we learn from that in fact say we get for try for see how we go able to divert the youths them attention from this drug use and make agriculture sexy, since we get one of the pillars of government where they talk about feed salon. So we go make agriculture a sexy, attractive something where youths them will use as a way for divert their minds them into. We brothers and sisters the way they outside their way, you know say you dey into drug, please make sure say you don't use drug as a way out, as a way for able feel say na ain't go be the solution to the problem. Drug no go ever be the solution, but rather when you get yourself something for get yourself busy on, it will be the better way for make we all come out successful.
All right, many thanks, Ibrahim. We join we at the studio this morning. We can talk about what in the agency they do now for ensure say on a combat the Kush we don't become a problem in the country. Many thanks to yourself for the watch with this morning. You don't contribute to the program. Continue for watch and follow Liberty Online TV as well there. So for Gunam, important information there about issues them where they happen na salon. Mina Khadija Bangura, they say have a good day.
And Mabel Kabadi say goodbye and many thanks to the production team.